This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-inspired living, herbal wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is week 3 at Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our healing circle. Let your shoulders soften, feet grounded on the floor. Slow inhale, longer exhale. Notice one sound around you. Notice the weight of your body in the chair. You do not need to analyze anything today. You do not need to confront anything dramatically. We are simply observing, my friends. This week, we are exploring emotional imprints, the patterns that formed us long before we had language for them. And today we begin here. Every home has an emotional weather system, and you grew up inside it. Think of your childhood home not as a collection of events, but as a climate. Not one argument, not one holiday, not one memory. A tone. Was it loud, silent, critical, high achieving, chaotic, avoidant, tender but anxious, emotionally distant, or unpredictable? Every household has an emotional baseline. Children do not analyze climate, they adapt to it. You learned how to survive inside that weather, not consciously, but emotionally. You learned what was safe to feel, what needed to be hidden, how to read tension, how to stay connected, how to belong. These adaptations were intelligent. They helped you stay attached. Now let's get right into our learning points. Learning point number 1. Emotional climate is different from events. You may not remember specific stories, but you remember how it felt. Was there tension in the air? Did laughter feel rare or frequent? Was vulnerability comfortable or awkward? Climate, my friend, shapes expectation, and expectation shapes personality. Learning point number 2. Children choose connection over authenticity. If anger wasn't welcome, you softened it. If sadness overwhelmed others, you minimized it. If achievement brought praise, you performed. If silence kept peace, you stayed silent and quiet. You did what preserved connection. This is not a weakness, my friends. That is survival intelligence. Learning point number 3. Safe versus unsafe emotions. In every home, certain emotions are permitted. Ask yourself gently, was joy encouraged? Was anger punished? Was fear mocked? Was sadness dismissed? Was vulnerability welcomed? You may still live by these emotional rules, even now. Learning point number 4. Emotional roles form in climate. Who carried the emotional weight in your home? Was there a dominant personality? Was there emotional unpredictability? Was someone overwhelmed? Children often step into these roles. The peacemaker, the responsible one, the achiever, the emotional caretaker, the invisible one, and the strong one. Not because they choose it, because the system required balance, and balance often came at a cost. Learning point number 5, understanding is not blaming. This work is not about accusing your family. Most emotional climates are inherited. Your parents were shaped by theirs. We are not assigning fault, we are creating awareness because what is unseen continues. What is seen can soften. Let's talk about some real life adult patterns. If your home was critical, you may struggle with self judgment. If it was silent, you may struggle to express need. If it was chaotic, you may crave control. If it was anxious, you might overfunction. If vulnerability was minimized, you may struggle to ask for support. These are all adaptations, and adaptations can evolve. Now let's talk about the power of three and look at it from that lens. In energy medicine, emotional climate leaves energetic imprints. If tension was common, your body still may brace in calm rooms. Awareness begins coherence. In Ayurveda inspired living, environment influences tendencies. Chaotic environments aggravate restlessness. Critical environments inflame perfectionism. Emotionally heavy environments can lead to withdrawal. Understanding climate brings compassion to your constitution. And in herbal wisdom, gentle support while doing reflective work is the key. Chamomile can be used for softening, Tulsi for resilience, lemon balm for emotional steadiness. We support the body while exploring memory. Let's think about this. Without analyzing, ask yourself, what was the emotional tone of my childhood home? What emotion felt safest to express? What emotion felt dangerous? What role did I fall into? And do I still live inside that role? Let your body answer before your mind. Now, as always, our 5 reflective journaling questions. And if you have not started journaling yet, please do. Start with 1 day a week, 5 or 10 minutes. Journal reflection question number 1. The emotional weather of my home felt like blank, and fill in the blank. Number 2. The emotion I hid most was blank. Number 3. The emotion I showed most was blank. Number 4. I learned that vulnerability meant blank. And number 5, today I notice this pattern still shows up when blank. Here's a gentle truth for you. You were not dramatic. You were adaptive. You were not too sensitive. You were perceptive. You were learning how to survive in an atmosphere. You are not the emotional climate you were raised in. You are allowed to build a new internal atmosphere, slowly, gently, and consciously. Awareness is the first shift. Now, my friends, what I would like you to do is just to take one deep breath in and slowly release with a breath out. If you want more support, deeper information, we have master classes, support, meditations, healing sessions in Evolve Global 22's Healing Circle on Patreon. It's only $7.99 a month. Go and check it out and join our healing community. The link is in the description and the first comment. With that, I close, my friends. Peace, love, and light always. I love you all. Take care. I will see you in the circle.